Hello, Libra. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the second half of April. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me a Sechi disc. And for those of you who don't know what a Sechi disc is, it's a 8-inch disc with alternating black and white quadrants. It's lowered into the waters to identify the depth of, not the depth of the water, but the clarity. So basically what happens is that the depth of the transparency is observed by the disc being dropped into the water. And when it's disappeared, that's how you know the depth of the transparency. So anywhere after the Sechi disc can no longer be seen, that's the depth. That's where you can no longer see. But anything above it, you are able to see. All right, I hope that makes sense. And basically, what I pick up from that is that there's only so much you know about a situation, about a person, whatever that looks like in your immediate vicinity. There's something that you know some of, but you don't know all of. Okay, and I feel like this is asking you to ask more questions. Ask for more transparency in a situation. Did I just see a car that flipped or no? No. Okay. Ask for more transparency. Ask questions. Ask for clarity. That card wants to come out. Ask for clarity. Ask for details. And if this is a situation that you're not in a situation you're trying to bring in forth to you, I want this one and this one, then ask yourself those types of questions as well. What is it that you really want? Is it something you really want? And if it's something that you're wanting, how much of it is really clear to you and how much more of it is unknown? How much more do you have to learn in regards to this situation? Okay, so take it how it resonates, because it's going to be so different for everybody. Wow, 2 marriage cards right here. Interesting. And these 2 cards are together. Okay. We have the 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, 4 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords, the Magician, the Hermit in reverse, and the Hierophant. And then, of course, we have the 5 of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to move these forward so that you're able to see these a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I hope that's better for you guys. Okay. So very much like that Sechi ball that I'm, or Sechi disc that I saw in my mind's eye, there is there's a balance, but an imbalance at the same time. Okay. There is, look, and here's the black and white tiles up there. Just like that Sechi ball or Sechi disc. Why do I keep saying ball? There is, it feels like there's a need for you to figure something out. It feels like you're trying to plan. It feels like there's a lot going on in the mind. Okay, let's just start there specifically because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 cards of air, right? Of swords. And it feels like there is a lot of thinking going on here. But it feels like, specifically with the Five of Swords in reverse, it feels like there is a sense of, I want this, but do I? Okay. And here with the Seven of Swords, you're trying to figure out the right steps to get to whatever that is for you, to obtain something, to get to something. I'm not sure what this is, so drop a comment. But if this is resonating with you, because I'm not picking up on any specific details as to what it is, but it feels like you're wanting. It's like you've gone through. You've been in this for a while, and you want something to come to an end, but you're not sure how to make it end to get into the next level, the next phase. So this could be a relationship that you're in, right? This could be a job that you're in. This could be a friendship that you're in. This could be whatever this is, right? It feels like you're very much in your head, and you're ready for, let's say, the next level. So let's take a relationship, for instance, because it's the easiest to give an example of. Let's say you're in a relationship. Not that the relationship is terrible. And the reason why I say relationship is because we have the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. So it's probably, it very well could be something that you're committed to, not necessarily a relationship, like love relationship, but something that you're committed to. So take it how it resonates. So it feels like you're in a situation. And again, I'm going to give the example of a relationship. You're in a relationship and it's going well, but it could be better. And you're trying to get to the next thing. And it feels like either you've lost your enthusiasm for the way things are going, or they've lost their enthusiasm for the way things are going, or just a loss of enthusiasm in general, or a loss of excitement is surrounded in regards to this. And it feels like you want to have something a little bit more steady, a bit more of a more solid foundation. But there's a lot of worry and concern regarding this foundation, this grounding. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with you, and whether it's something that you really want, or if there's more that you're wanting or desiring. It feels, again, back to that Sachi disc. Where do I go? Do I only have some information? I need to dig deeper and find more details in regards to this to see where can I go? What do I really want? So that you can make things happen appropriately here with the Magician. But you really need to go and not just ask yourself, not just be in your mind about it. You need to ask questions, to the exterior, whomever else is involved. And you may be fearful of the answers. That's why you're probably so much in your head. You may be asking yourself, oh, if I do ask these questions, will I get the answers that I want? Well, the right answers are the answers that you're going to get, right? Because if you remain in the same situation and it's not what you really want, then why remain in that situation? So you got to have a little bit of faith here that you're going to get the answers that you need. Okay. The answers that you need are ultimately what's going to be more important here. I don't feel like I need any clarifiers. Let's get some advice here. Let's get some advice for Libra. Okay. We have the 8 of Coins in reverse. We have the Empress in reverse, the 2 of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse. Wow. And the 8 of Coins in reverse. I'm going to go back to asking those questions. You can't just figure this out by yourself. You need to ask those questions. You need to dig deeper into whatever this situation is, because you being in your mind is not giving you the answers that you need. As a matter of fact, you need to tap more into your emotions, right? That's the only thing that's missing here are cups, right? You need to tap a little bit more into your emotion and get out of your mind, right? You need to confront what you're feeling and really recognize your feelings within this situation, not just the mind, but the feelings. I feel like that is what's being kept out, and the feelings of whomever is involved, if somebody else is involved, okay? With the Empress, the 2 of Cups, and the World in reverse. It feels like there may be a separation, or a cutting of ties within a relationship that will be occurring, because it feels like it's not going anywhere. Okay. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. This could be a job or a friendship. Okay. But the advice here is ask questions, learn more. Literally what that Sachi desk was saying, learn more, dig deeper, but not just within yourself, but with the other person. You have to really recognize that you've got to do what's right for yourself, and recognize that, okay, if things aren't truly aligned here, why move forward? So again, ask yourself, where do I go from here? What's the next best move? Ask those questions towards the situation. Your manager. So let's say you're in a job, right? Get out of your head about the job. You have to ask your manager, or your supervisor, or human resources. Listen, is there any more growth? Is there any more growth in my position or in this company for me? Because if there isn't, and I'm no longer aligned with this, I should probably move on. Okay, I should probably move on. But you have to recognize those details, right? Because right now I feel like you're trying to figure out a way to make something fit or improve something, when really it feels like it's the end of something, is what it feels like. Okay, that time to collaborate and Spirit in reverse. Final message. It's time for you to really disconnect from whatever this is. And again, this is just a spirit message. This is the energy that is going on right now. I'm reading this towards, what is today? During the solar eclipse, actually, is when I'm reading this. So take this how it resonates. If this doesn't align with you, then, leave it here. But if this does align with you, you can take the advice, you can leave the advice, you can do whatever feels right for you. You have free will. But this is repeatedly saying it's time to disconnect, but you need to dig deeper in this situation, and you really need to figure out what the answers are. But you have to ask the appropriate questions, not just for yourself, but the other person involved. All right, my darling. And you have to have faith that the answers that are given, although they may be hurtful, they may not be, but they more than likely by according to these cards, more than likely will be. I'll get a card here to clarify the Hierophant, but it feels like there is answers that you may not want to hear, but those answers, you have to have faith that those answers that you're going to receive are the appropriate answers that you need to hear so that you can move on, because you're no longer, there's no more growth. Page of Pentacles, there's no more growth. You know, I mean, Empress in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. There's no more enthusiasm. Knight of Wands in reverse. There's no more enthusiasm. There's no more growth. You know this, but it's almost like you're digging your heels in a situation that you know is dead. You know, you're trying to fertilize dead ground. You know, oh, that's what I'm seeing here. All right, Libra, I hope this did resonate. If it did, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And until we meet again.